Have you ever watched a film that left an indelible mark, where scenes and moments stayed with you long after the credits rolled? In 1975, the movie Funny Lady did just that for many. This musical drama, directed by Herbert Ross, is a compelling continuation of the legendary Fanny Brice's story. But what are some lesser-known facts and anecdotes about this movie that might fascinate you? Now, let's delve into the intriguing details surrounding Funny Lady. Did you know that Barbra Streisand, who plays the iconic Fanny Brice, received her second Academy Award nomination for this role? Her performance is a tour de force, encapsulating the essence of Brice's career and personal life. Another interesting fact is the film's portrayal of the turbulent romantic relationship between Fanny Brice and Nick Arnstein, played by James Caan. This on-screen chemistry created a captivating dynamic that resonated with audiences, making it a movie worth revisiting. Now, we're curious, is there a particular scene or moment in this movie that has had a lasting impact on you? We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. What's your most cherished memory or personal experience related to Funny Lady? Share your thoughts and let's keep the conversation alive. The world of cinema is full of hidden gems, and Funny Lady is certainly one of them. Who knows what more we can uncover about this classic? Funny Lady from 1975 is a film that brings forth an interesting fact regarding its closing credits. The movie begins with a disclaimer that some of the characters and incidents portrayed, as well as the names used, are entirely fictitious. Any resemblance to real people, their characters, or history is purely coincidental and unintentional. This disclaimer serves to clarify that the movie is a work of fiction, even though it features characters inspired by real-life individuals. It's a common practice in the film industry to avoid any potential legal issues or misconceptions about the accuracy of the story. This disclaimer sets the tone for the film, highlighting the creative liberties taken in portraying the characters and events. It also reminds the audience that Funny Lady is a blend of fiction and reality, with the intention of providing entertainment rather than a historical account. So, while the movie may draw inspiration from real people and events, it's important to remember that Funny Lady is a product of artistic interpretation and storytelling, and not a documentary. And that's a notable aspect of the 1975 movie Funny Lady that's worth keeping in mind. In the 1975 movie Funny Lady, Barbra Streisand showcased her equestrian skills. She had learned to ride horses and could even jump hurdles. There was a cut scene in the film where her character, Fanny, was seen on horseback, cantering around a riding arena. Unfortunately, this scene was removed from the final print to trim the running time, and only one still photo remains to remind us of it. This fact adds an interesting dimension to the film, highlighting Streisand's talents beyond her acting. James Caan secured the co-starring role of Billy Rose in the movie, although both Caan and Dustin Hoffman were considered for the part. Caan's casting raised eyebrows because Billy Rose, in real life, was short, moon-faced, and overweight, while Caan was a handsome and athletic actor. Other notable actors, like Robert Blake, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Richard Dreyfuss, were also in the running for the role. The casting choice and the alternatives considered offer an intriguing glimpse into the casting process of the film. A memorable scene in the movie occurs in a theater dressing room when James Caan and Barbra Streisand playfully toss powder in each other's faces. This scene took Barbra by surprise, as she had only expected a light dusting. However, James, in cahoots with director Herbert Ross, created a powder storm, adding both drama and humor to the scene. Notably, this scene is one of Streisand's personal favorites in the film. These behind-the-scenes anecdotes provide a deeper understanding of the making of Funny Lady and the decisions made during production, from casting choices to the playful moments that added charm to the film. Funny Lady, the sequel to Funny Girl, Funny Lady, released in 1975, is a sequel to the 1968 hit movie Funny Girl. This film continues the story of Fanny Brice, a character played by Barbra Streisand. Although the original movie's director was William Wyler, director Herbert Ross helmed the musical numbers. In this sequel, the only returning characters from the first film are Fanny Brice, portrayed by Barbra Streisand, and Nicky Arnstein, played by Omar Sharif. Ray Stark, who produced both movies, was married to Frances Arnstein, the daughter of Fanny Brice. In Funny Lady, Frances Arnstein is portrayed as a young girl by actress Samantha C. Kirkeby in her only acting credit. Barbra Streisand's costume for the Great Day number took nearly 150 man-hours of tailoring and beating. In 1,975 seconds, Funny Lady, this remarkable feat of costume design added a touch of grandeur to the film. The attention to detail in creating this outfit showcased the dedication of the production team. The film, a sequel to Funny Girl, brought back the beloved character Fanny Brice, portrayed by Streisand. This intricately crafted costume was just one of the elements that contributed to the film's visual appeal. Directed by Herbert Ross, Funny Lady offered a mix of drama, comedy, and music, while Streisand's portrayal of Fanny Brice once again captivated the audience. With its remarkable costume work and Streisand's iconic performance, Funny Lady left an indelible mark in the world of cinema. A movie Funny Lady from 1975 contains an interesting fact related to its filming. After a scene featuring Fanny Brice's radio show, there is a shot of the NBC building in Los Angeles. However, this building is not actually the NBC building. It's the redressed Pan Pacific Auditorium, which looks quite different from the real NBC building. This location was also used in the movie Xanadu in 1980 as a nightclub. This fact showcases a bit of movie magic, where filmmakers sometimes use locations that don't quite match the real thing, but still make it work for the story. In this case, the Pan Pacific Auditorium stood in for the NBC building, even though it wasn't an exact match. This tidbit adds an interesting layer to the behind-the-scenes details of Funny Lady, and highlights how filmmakers can creatively use locations to achieve their vision on screen. That's the scoop on this fact about Funny Lady from 1975. In 1975, the movie Funny Lady brought some interesting behind-the-scenes stories. One notable incident was when Barbra Streisand considered Robert Blake for the role of Billy Rose. She had him come over for a script reading, but after the audition, Blake felt miffed and said, "I just did." This led to James Caan ultimately getting the part. Another intriguing fact is that producer Ray Stark had to sue Barbra Streisand to make the film, as she initially refused. At the time, Streisand had only one film left on her contract with Stark. Upon completing the movie, she presented him with a mirror that had "Paid in Full" written on it in lipstick. Eleanor Holm also had a condition for her involvement in the film. She agreed to lend her name to the production, but only if the actress portraying her had no lines. This request was due to her objection to the dialogue between Fanny and Billy, specifically the line, "How much did she take you for?" in the movie. These behind-the-scenes stories offer a glimpse into the making of Funny Lady, revealing the negotiations, auditions, and interesting agreements that took place during its production. As we draw the curtains on our journey through the captivating world of Funny Lady, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on the personal connection you forged with this timeless 1975 cinematic masterpiece. This iconic film, brimming with music, laughter, and poignant storytelling, has left an indelible mark on the hearts of many. Perhaps you recall the first time you watched Fanny Brice's indomitable spirit shining through, or how the film's dazzling performances and unforgettable tunes whisked you away to a bygone era. Did it make you reminisce about your own life's adventures, loves, and dreams, just as it did for the characters on the silver screen? We all have our own stories, our unique attachments to the magic of cinema, and Funny Lady has woven itself into those narratives, leaving us with cherished memories. Whether you found inspiration in the characters' resilience or simply savored the wit and charm of the film, your experience is a thread in the rich tapestry of this cinematic classic. Now, I encourage you to share your thoughts and favorite memories of Funny Lady. What moments resonated with you, and how has this film touched your heart? Your reflections add depth and color to the collective appreciation for this timeless gem. Thank you for embarking on this cinematic journey with us. Your time and interest are deeply appreciated, and your unique perspective enriches the tapestry of Funny Lady. Until we meet again, keep the spirit of Funny Lady alive in your heart, and remember that the magic of storytelling endures through generations. With heartfelt gratitude,